Hello and welcome to WMKC TV with me, Chris McCarthy. The next final on track is the mini-max final for their last final of the year, and I've got to say, for me, this has been the most closely contested championship this year. And well, like the Comas, there are two drivers separated by 5 points at the top, so really going to be between them two, and they are the familiar names of Eddie Hack and Kieran Ragg. And I can tell you they're starting right next to each other almost, so it's going to be exciting. Sean Rudge, who was third in the championship, is actually decided to not take part in this mini-max final and has moved up to the junior Rotax this month. So we'll drop this score, obviously, but feels that he's out of this championship, and probably feels third is the best place for him to come. Anyway, more on that later, because let me run through the grid for you. Starting on pole is Jonathan Hoggard, who is ever improving, and again to his outside, Morgan Porter starting second. Third is Scott Simmons, and fourth, the first of the title contenders, Kieran Ragg. Fifth, the next title contender, Eddie Hack. Sixth place is Max Humphreys. Seventh is the ever-improving Jordan Brown. Eighth, Hugo Bentley-Ellis in the number 5. So definitely a man to watch out for there. Ninth is Corey J. Coop. I hope I pronounced that right. And in 10th is Jordan Musk. So, well, it's the men in 4th and 5th. If you're interested in the championship, who you'd be watching for here. But from what we've seen so far this season, I'm sure this will be an exciting race, as the marshals there signaling to slow them down, but I think we've got away first time, and Porter looks like he's gone around the outside. Hoggard had a terrible start from the inside there. Ragg has gone through to second. I believe in third place, that is, I'm not quite too sure. I think it might be Hoggard, but no, he's dropped to fourth place. And we have a spinner there in the background. So Porter is who leads. Ragg is in second. And Hoggard bids to take third and takes it. And I think I've seen a driver going off in the background there. Not too sure who it was, but the top two here have already got a gap from Hoggard in second. There's Bentley-Ellis in fifth, and there's Eddie Hack in sixth. And he'll be gutted to see that Ragg's got a good start, because that is the man that can take the championship from him today. Some contact there between Charlie Lamb, I believe that was, but I think he makes position to run 10th. So here you go, all sorts of jostling going on here. Hoggard's lost his third place again. That's the 38 who is behind him there. And I believe that's Humphreys, yes it is, who defends now coming up the hill, but leaves the door open. Hoggard runs the curb, but can't quite get through. And the top two are also nose to tail, but it's this battle for third here as Hoggard comes up the inside again, and I think they've gone out of shot, but I think he might have completed that move. The top two still right together here, and Ragg bids to take the lead and does so. Great move there. Hoggard has gone through to third. Fourth is Eddie Hack and Bentley-Ellis, and where's Humphreys gone? They've both disappeared, because Brown it is now who is in fifth place, and Jordan Musk in sixth place. So I thought we saw Hoggard just going up the inside of Humphreys there, and Bentley-Ellis was just in behind, and they both disappeared, so there must have been some contact between the two there. Here come the top two, and Kieran Ragg's taking the lead, as we know, Chapman's, and Hoggard is in third, and we have it appears that we have a red flag coming out here, so all the drivers will slow down and will probably be stopped on the back straight here, and I wonder if that's anything to do with the incident that we've seen with our two drivers, Humphreys. I believe it is Humphreys who has stopped on the edge of the track, because I did see Bentley-Ellis going again. There is Humphreys, so clearly in some discomfort, and look, it's good to see him getting out the car. Appears to be okay, and what we'll have now is a single file restart, and I believe Morgan Porter will be the man who was leading, so he will start in first, and Ragg, I believe, will start second. Here we go for the restart, and there we go. Look, we get going again. Porter's made a great start. Ragg is in second. Hoggard in third. There's Bentley-Ellis in fourth, and Ragg in fifth. So Hack's been given another chance here to have a better start because he clearly didn't last time. And there goes Bentley Ellis up the inside of Hoggard, and now he's lost 2 more position and goes off. And well, was just hung out to dry there by Brown, I believe, but there was nothing wrong with Brown's driving there. So Porter has had a great restart. Raggett is in second, Bentley Ellis third, Hack there in fourth, Brown fifth. And what can these boys do about Morgan Porter, who's got the best of the restarts? Charlie Lamb there was trying to get up the inside of Jordan Musk, but couldn't quite make it. There's Rag in second. And Bentley Ellis, really, he's been thrown a lifeline here because he was caught up in that incident and now has a chance to run at the sharp end again. Goes up the inside of Rag there, and he's just become Hack's best friend because Hack has gone up the inside too in the battle for the championship. Great battling here. Hack and Bentley Ellis are flying at the restart, and I wonder if they will work together to catch up Morgan Porter, who, although at the front, doesn't seem to have the fastest pace at the moment. He just has a look over his shoulder there. Bentley Ellis is really flying. The drivers, they didn't even get a warm-up lap. They were just sent straight round to start again. So the tyres were cold, and the person making the most of that at the moment is Bentley Ellis. So will we see any moves as they come up the hill for the second time of the restart? He's already alongside, and Hack tucked in behind. Nice clean move there. Morgan Porter not fighting them too hard. Just happy to sit in there in third place. Rag is still with them in fourth, and just off the back of that queue we have another trio led by Brown there in the 80 cart. Hack just looking over his shoulder. We'll see Rag not too far behind, just separated by Morgan Porter, and there's 5 points. So Rag really needs to get past and put some ground between him and Hack, because as it stands, Hack will take the championship. As we come on, start the third lap of the restart, and yeah, like I was saying before, I do believe this has been the most closely contested championship. Rag, between Kieran Rag, Eddie Hack and Sean Rudd, always been there at the sharp end. Here comes Kieran Rag, looking to go into third place. Makes that move stick, nice and clean there. Brown is still in fifth with Musk, and I think that's Charlie Lamb, who is running in 7th place. Yes, it is in the 55 there. But here is the number 5 of Hugo Bentley Ellis, who got that number recently from finishing 5th in the Super 1 Championship, and is a good driver, Bentley Ellis. I've also seen him running out in Europe and doing good things out there, and that's in the junior category. So good to see how he can be quick in both classes, and I wonder if we will see him move up to that junior max class next year, just as Sean Rudge did this month, decided to move up. And there, Morgan Porter, he had a great restart, but seems to be struggling now. He's starting to drop back through the field because he's already coming under pressure from Jordan Brown there. 2 leaders there. I think it's fair to say Bentley Ellis just starting to stretch his legs now from Eddie Hack, who is struggling to keep up with him. There's Rag in third. Porter, there he is, look, in fourth. Brown all over the back of him. And Charlie Lamb is really catching these guys up here. So this is the main battle, the main focus on track at the moment for me, and I'm sure all of the spectators. Here we go. Brown there getting his head down. Let's not forget Brown did start this season as a novice in his first year of racing, and I've got to take my hat off to him. He's doing a great job to be running up the sharp end with these boys, but I think he came under some pressure there. It must look like he went bidding to take that position off him, and did so. So it's now Musk who is running in that 4th place, and Charlie Lamb is now all over the back of Jordan Brown, but Brown fights back from his teammate and retakes that position. So for 5th, sorry, because and this has helped Morgan Porter out a lot, who is the man under all sorts of pressure, and now he's got a gap. And there's Jonathan Hoggard, who is recovering also from a bad restart, and has just got past Charlie Lamb there, who was caught napping. And next on his list is Jordan Musk, 2 LT Motorsportman drivers there, an old team of mine, so good to see them doing well. Top 4 all seem to be fairly spread out, and there's Musk, and they were 3 across there, and Jonathan Hoggard took some contact, I think, from Jordan Brown. So These lot really starting to get a bit too close for comfort. There's Morgan Porter. And we wait for them to come to shot as they do now. There's Musk. And here comes Hoggard, who seems to be overtaking Charlie Lamb again. On all of this is bringing Herbie Grout. I think that is just off the back of them into play. And he started 16th from the grid. So he's having a great run. If that is him, I will confirm that with you in a sec. So here's Musk with Brown just behind and coming towards the end of the race now. And running wide there, they have to be careful because they only allowed to do that once. And any more after that, and they will receive a 5-second penalty after the race. But Musk looks like... Oh, here comes Hoggard again. I think he's done the most overtaking this race and made a really nice move there on Jordan Brown. There's Rag going through your shot. And as it stands, Hack, all he has to do is stay there and he will take the championship. Rag is there third. There's Musk in fifth with Hoggard in sixth. And that has allowed Charlie Lamb as well as we start the last lap. So only one lap to go for Eddie Hack. But only one lap to go for this man to take the win. Bentley Ellis, he's drove an absolutely brilliant race. Was a bit fortunate to get that restart, but to be fair, he was on the wrong end of that contact, which did bring out the red flag. So, but well, ever since the restart, he's looked the quickest man on track, hasn't he? And not surprised, the number 5 seed in the country, you would expect him to just dominate a meeting like this. There's Eddie Hack in second, Rag in third. And here's our battle between Charlie Lamb and Jordan Brown. And that, just off the back of those, believe it is Herbie Grout. And Jonathan Hoggard there went up the inside of Musk. But here's Bentley Ellis takes the win. Hack, I believe that is him take the championship. Rag finishes third. Porter there in fourth. Hoggard is in fifth. Musk in sixth. Lamb in seventh. And Brown, it was who finished eighth. And it was Rowan Bailey, my apologies, just in behind them. However, after the race, there was a bit of controversy as Eddie Hack and Kieran Ragg were both excluded from the results. So Eddie Hack and Kieran Ragg both excluded. Hack, I believe it was for some contact, may have been something to do with why that red flag was brought out, but again, these are just my assumptions. I cannot say that's what they were officially. And Kieran Ragg was also excluded for what I believe was a technical infringement. But again, that is just my assumptions. So do not take my word for that. And there was also a 5-place penalty given to Morgan Porter. I believe that was for exceeding track limits. So all of this, well, that means Eddie Hack and Kieran Ragg have to count a 0 score. And, well, guess what that means? The man who moved class and thought he was out of the championship, Sean Rudge, has taken the championship on the last round and wasn't even on track. And I'm sure he would have been watching this race thinking, what the hell is going on? Because, oh, well. So all of this means Bentley Ellis, it was who takes the win. Hoggard, well, he drove a sterling race, you know, all the overtaking he had to do. He finished second. Jordan Musk finished in third. Charlie Lamb finished fourth. And Jordan Brown finished fifth. So a controversial end to this championship, which is a shame because, like I said at the start, I believe it was the most closely contested championship. But Sean Rudge, well, some people argue he was a deserving champion, and any of the three would have been. So well done to him. And, well, what an end to this championship it's been. I hope you have enjoyed our coverage. And the next race on track is the Honda Cadets. So do join us for that right here on WMKC TV.